The Philippine Air Force has done something quiet, but strategic. 11 of its FA-50 light combat aircraft have been upgraded to Block 10 standard, and this changes more than just combat performance. It shifts the balance in Southeast Asia. It signals a new capability in the face of rising Chinese incursions over the West Philippine Sea. And it lays the digital groundwork for a Philippine Air Force that is no longer just reactive, but integrated, proactive, and future-ready. This is Pinoy Guard, and today we break down not only what Block 10 brings, but what it unlocks, what it protects, and how it redefines Philippine deterrence in the air. Stay with us until the end, because we'll close this analysis with a strategic scenario the public hasn't yet considered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more gripping stories behind our country's military transformation. The FA-50 was originally designed as an advanced fighter trainer, a stepping stone for countries that did not yet possess a full 4.5th generation multi-role jet. But that's no longer the whole story. With the Block 10 upgrade, the Philippine FA-50 has crossed an invisible threshold from transitional asset to full digital strike platform. This isn't just a patch or a missile pylon. Block 10 is a complete systems integration that alters the aircraft's mission set, survivability, and battlefield value. The major software and hardware enhancements. 1. Sniper Advanced Targeting Pod Integration, enabling surgical strikes day or night. 2. Expanded Smart Munitions Library, including Python, 5IR missiles, and Derby-ER BVRAAMs. 3. Refined Cockpit Interface and HMI systems, giving the pilot faster and clearer decision-making. 4. Enhanced Data Link Integration, bringing the FA-50 into a live, networked C4 ISR environment. This last item is crucial. We are now talking about platform-to-platform data fusion. That means an FA-50 can receive real-time sensor feeds from ground forces, naval radars, or allied aircraft and act on it. That wasn't possible before. In short, the FA-50 is no longer just Philippine in function. It is now Joint Force compatible. With Block 10, the FA-50 is no longer restricted to visual range air policing or unguided bomb runs. Let's break down the weapons now available and their battlefield significance. 1. Python 5 IR missile with 360 degrees dogfight capability. Developed by Israel's Rafael, this short-range missile is lock-on after-launch capable. It's guided by imaging infrared with full-sphere engagement, meaning it can hit targets behind the jet. This redefines WVR combat dominance in Southeast Asia. 2. Derby-ER BVRAAM that changes air engagement rules. With a range of 50 to 100 kilometers and active radar homing, it gives the FA-50 real first-shot capability, enables the PAF to conduct beyond visual range (BVR) intercepts, key in WPS aerial defense. 3. GBU 12 Paveway 2 combat-proven precision bomb. 500 pounds laser-guided bomb drop during the 2017 Marawi siege, proving its capability for urban and close air support, enables local-lateral, high-accuracy strikes on both land and maritime targets. With these weapons, the FA-50 now has multi-mission capability: air policing, interdiction, maritime strike, and close air support. More importantly, this is the first time the Philippine Air Force has a jet that can fire BVR missiles. Behind every missile and pod is something far more strategic: Network capability. Through upgraded data links, Block 10 FA-50s are now able to communicate in real time with Ground Command Center's Philippine Navy ships with compatible CMS and radar suites, future air defense systems such as Spider SR and potentially GBAD platforms, and critically, U.S. and allied aircraft during joint patrols and live exercises. What this means: faster targeting cycles, shared situational awareness, joint strike planning in contested airspace. In modern warfare, this connectivity is often more important than the number of platforms. It means the Philippines can now plug into regional combat networks, not just fly independently. With regional tensions escalating in the South China Sea, the ability to share and act on sensor data before the first shot is fired is a defining feature of 21st century deterrence. The Block 10 upgrade is not a standalone improvement. It's a catalyst that demands major changes across the Air Force ecosystem. 1. Base infrastructure readiness. Tactical data link relays secure hangars for precision munitions ground systems to interface with targeting pods and mission planning software, enhanced emergency scramble protocols for interception. 2. Pilot training pipeline. Simulator systems must now model BVR combat tactics for Python 5 and Derby ER must be written, tested, and drilled. Coordination with air defense radar systems and naval forces must become standard. 3. Maintenance and sustainment. Block 10 systems require new maintenance protocols, ground crew training, and diagnostic tools. A future opportunity exists to build local MRO capability, particularly with a second batch of FA-50 Block 20 jets on order. This is no longer just an Air Force issue. It's a joint service and national defense architecture issue. In light of rising air pressure from China, this upgrade comes at a decisive moment. The FA-50 Block 10 can now defend airspace, strike island installations, and serve as a forward reconnaissance and relay platform in maritime operations. With China's J-10C, Vietnam's Su-30s, and Malaysia's F/A-18DS in the region, the PAF can no longer afford to fly blind or outgunned. What changes now? The Philippines can now contest aerial space in real-time. Jets can respond to WPS incursions with standoff capability. The FA-50 can lead strike packages with GBU-12s or designate targets for other forces. It's not about fighting wars. It's about having the capability to prevent one. This is the first credible aerial deterrent the Philippines has had in decades. The conventional view is that the FA-50 is just a bridge toward bigger platforms like the F-16 Block 70 or the JS-39 Gripen. But what if that's only half true? What if the Block 10 FA-50 becomes the foundation for an entire doctrine of agile air defense? Deployed in squadrons across the archipelago, networked with shore-based radars, air defense missiles, and patrol ships serving as command relays and quick strike elements. Combined with future force multipliers like Global Eye, EW/C, aerial tankers, and coastal missile batteries, the FA-50 could be the glue that binds a distributed, modern Philippine air strategy. This upgrade doesn't make headlines like a submarine or a missile system, but it may be the most important transformation in Philippine air power in over a decade. Because real power isn't always about size. It's about being connected, informed, and ready to act. This is Pinoy Guard, and the Philippine FA-50s aren't just flying. They're watching, they're waiting, and they're ready. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep insights on Philippine defense transformation. The skies are guarded. The story continues.